Hi everyone, welcome back to Tea and Tarot Tuesday. I hope you're having a great week. It is the week of, today is March 12th, 2024 if you're tuning in. Here's Tony Popsicle, Mr. Grandma Tony Popsicle, having to make his appearance and say hello. And he's gonna be, I have a feeling he's gonna be doing this the whole time because he's feeling lovey, but he's also feeling, good boy Tony. And of course the scratch post is right next to him. I just built this beautiful scratch post. You can't really see it, but Indigo and I built this scratch post. Anyway, back to Tea and Tarot. Cheers, making sure that we always remember to enjoy the journey. It is quite the week. We had our new moon in Pisces this Sunday, the 10th, which was also Mario Day. Get it? March 10th, Mario. Anyway, that was a cute little punny day that my son told me about. So anyway, I hope you had a great Mario Day in Pisces. New moon. It is a lot of energies going on, you guys. There's a lot going on in the stars, not just the Pisces new moon. We are now entering eclipse season. Eclipses are about drastic change. It's about huge awakening, ascension, energy. It's about shifting timelines. You know, if you are allowing yourself to shift timelines, if you allow yourself to awaken, look, I just saw 144 on the clock. So if you are allowing yourself to awaken to all that I am, right? And we also are just the same day that Mercury, the same day of the Pisces new moon, Mercury went into Aries. Aries is the I am, the first sign of the zodiac, and we're about to enter Aries season in just a few days from now. I think it's next week. Typically, I'm used to Aries turning, shifting into its season on the 22nd, 23rd, but apparently this year it's on the 19th. So that's around the corner. You know, at the time of this recording, we are in the second week of March of 2024 already. Shout out to Indigo's daddy. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. And, you know, we're just all coming around our solar returns. Mine is in just a few weeks from today. So, you know, I want to dive into the expression of today's reading. I'm excited to pull the tarot for what is being from this morning's daily messages from Spirit. If you listened, then you should definitely be excited about what explanations we have here. Especially because yesterday's daily message from Spirit was a tarot energy check-in, and you know, the very first card that came out for the masculine was the Lovers here, and the very first, and not the very first card, but a strong card that came out for the feminine was Three of Cups. So the theme today, from the daily messages oracles from Lemuria and the Four Agreements, was, you know, to love and respect yourself and others, to assume nothing and embrace your freedom, and to not doubt what you see just because what you see with your third eye, or I'm sorry, what you see with your two eyes are not matching what you see with your third eye, because we had awakened awareness in reverse and full spectrum in reverse and reclaim your energy in reverse. And what I heard from today's message was Spirit saying Mount Shasta upright was the only one that was upright. And I hear Spirit saying, go within, to trust. Look at all the warm colors, or the cool colors, I mean, the throats, the indigo, the violets. Go within and go upwards. Look up, pray, speak to your internal self, but also your spirit guides. They have messages for you. They want to guide you. They want to embark on this journey with you. But also what I see from Mount Shasta is, you see how they have this, she has this like beautiful grids of light codes. In her story of when she painted this picture, Izzy Ivy, she said that she went on this huge journey, and for some reason she was called to Mount Shasta, and she couldn't really explain why. And as she got there, she started and her journey towards there, but then also getting there, and she had this beautiful download of all these light codes, and communication from her guides, from spirit, from divine. And what I'm hearing from this message of this being the only upright position with Reclaim Your Energy, Awakened Awareness, and Full Spectrum all in reverse is to trust. Trust in the codes, the messages that you may not be able to see with your two eyes. I'm hearing Spirit say, look around and see all the synchronicities, see all the signs. When you see two birds flying by, or a cardinal that perches up on your, tree outside, or when you see a rainbow reflection on the floor, or whatever the synchronicities. If you see angel numbers, 777 or 888, 111, 1111, 2222, all of those are angel numbers. All of those are divine messages, just like this light code here. You have no idea what it says, and she has no idea why it was downloaded the way it was, but she is hearing, she was tuning in, and that's what Spirit wants you to know. That during this time, I'm hearing also from this morning that the collective, and I'm excited to get more into the tarot to really pull from the energy of today, because, with the collective, this top of the deck of Assume Nothing was this green, entity here, this green person looking very, very kind of alone, really lonely. Sorry for the glare. Looking really lonely, looking kind of just dazed and confused and, just sad, right? While we have Love and Respect Yourself of this, single person hugging themselves, and then having Embrace Your Freedom, which is interesting that this is actually two birds perched up hugging each other, and one's a cardinal, one's a blue jay. And I love the two and how they're different, types of birds. And so it kind of defies the birds of a feather flock together, where it's like, you know what, we might look different on the outside, but we are the same. And this is where I heard your freedom to love who you want to love, regardless of how they look on the outside, regardless of if they are the same color fur or feather or skin or hair or eyes color or whatever the case is, that, and this is also very masculine and feminine energy, right? So it's really beautiful, to see this, because I'm hearing, listen to Spirit trying to communicate with you in all different kinds of ways, not just through what you can see with the five senses: touch, taste, hear, what is it? Touch, taste, hear, see, feel, no, is feel, no, feel is like a sixth sense. I don't know my senses. Come to your senses. Touch, taste, sight, hear. Oh, smell. I'm missing smell. You know, those are some really beautiful ways that, and then I also just heard, however, allow the claircognizance, clairvoyance, sentience, all of that to be manifested through spirit's messages too. So, and know that there's so much more, endless possibilities to the story. That's what I just heard. Okay. So, hope you have your tea. Today I'm sipping on some loose leaf. What is that? Tony hair? Oh, gross, you guys. Okay, so Tony is shedding so badly. I have had to clean and vacuum so ridiculously. And yesterday I gave him a bath, which was like a waterless bath, but it was like a eucalyptus kind of, flea spray, because he likes to go outside into this like really gross under the stairwell full of who knows what's under there. And so I'm washing him, and he's so furry, as you can, see, and all of his winter coat is coming off. And like, we were outside on the balcony, bro, and it was just like, I mean, I could make a pillowcase with that mug. Like, it was crazy. Anyway, so sorry for the fun Tony hair deliciousness. Cheers. Hope you have your tea. I have this delicious peppermint, one loose leaf peppermint that I just teed up, bagged up, and then another of the blueberry hibiscus that I really have been enjoying by Harishi. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? So I want to know how the collective clear the energies here of, oh, okay, they just flew out. So let's see, I got a little novel here. Ooh, my favorite, The World. All right, so for the collective of the divine feminine and masculine energies, this is how we are experiencing the energies right now with the full spectrum. Awakened awareness, reclaim your energy, Mount Shasta. We have the Nine of Pentacles reverse, Three of Pentacles reverse, the Empress reverse. We have Ten of Swords. We have the World. Ten of Swords upright and the World upright. So let me just like sit with this, of how the collective, because I feel like those just like flew out before I even like got to like really ask the question. So this collective, okay. I mean, immediately what I'm hearing is it feels exactly the same as these oracles of Lemuria in reverse. Nine of Pentacles reverse, Three of Pentacles reverse, and the Empress reverse. On top of full spectrum, awakened awareness. So I'm hearing, Nine of Pentacles. This is typically, having abundance and single. I also hear, Nine of Abundance is also the card of, or Nine of Abundance, cute. Nine of Pentacles is also the card of being single. And being independent and allowing yourself to be fulfilled on your own, independent, as opposed to, codependent. Excuse me. And so, interesting, I got a tickle in my throat there because, sorry, this is gonna be super weird, but my yoga mat's like slanted and it's really bothering me. Okay, so I'm also hearing like with the Three of Pentacles and the Empress reverse as well. Three of Pentacles being teamwork, Empress being the divine feminine, fertility, right? Nourishing the energy, the creator, nurturer. Empress is very fertile in her creations, right? With these reverse, along with the Ten of Swords and the World, I'm hearing this as there's just a I'm hearing, first I heard distorted feminine, because Nine of Pentacles is also, when it's in reverse, can be looked at as pride and ego. And when you have the Empress in reverse as well, I'm hearing that this collective right now is really in a space of in a space of awakening, trying to awaken to the distorted feminine qualities, trying to awaken from the distorted feminine qualities, and the distorted feminine qualities are not wanting to work together and not wanting to receive help from others, not wanting to, this again, I'm independent and my throat is tickling right now, so I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, sorry, I just heard a baby and that like I was like, are you crying? Oh no, what's happening? Who is that? Is there a baby in my house? Anyway, that yeah, I'm hearing this distorted feminine energy right now. Distorted feminine in the sense of, I don't need your help. Trying to kind of tap into their, it's almost like trying to be the masculine energy. So that's where it's interesting that it's coming out in the collective energy. Sorry, these pants, I forgot these pants do the weird fruffy thing, so don't I'm the only one that notices it, but whatever. Her throat chakra does not want to speak her truth, or she's afraid to speak her truth. She's afraid to say what she wants to really say and be in that vulnerable, receptive space. It feels like this collective right now is feeling imbalanced, is trying to feel like, I don't want to be, it's almost like the polar, kind of opposites in the sense of from codependent to independent. Like, either I can't live without you to I don't need you at all. Like, kind of like the waves of feminism I'm hearing too. Like how it goes from, that, going from being very reliant and dependent on your spouse to, I am woman, hear me roar. Anything you can do, I can do better. I don't even need you. Now I can just like build my own family. I don't even need a man to get pregnant anymore. Like, kind of thing. But it's really clogging her throat. It's really, really blocking her ability to express her truth. It's really blocking her ability to speak and say what she really needs to say in order to get out of this, distorted feminine energy. And I say she, but this is a they because this is the collective. And of course, this is a they because there really is no gender in energy. So when I say feminine, I mean feminine energy and masculine energy, and we all have that within ourselves. But this is the overall energy, and I see 2112. So there's a mirroring right now between the feminine and masculine energy. And again, it's this kind of like right now kind of imbalance of too much masculine. And we are in a lot, Aries is in a lot of placements in the planets right now. Aries just went into Mercury. Mercury rules communication. And Aries is, I'm going to tell you the truth, nothing but the truth, whether you like it or not. Get out of my way if you don't. Sorry about it if you don't. You know what I mean? And also very go on the go. Aries is also has been in Chiron for a very long time, which is the wounded healer. And Aries has been in the North Node for the collective, for everyone, right? This is all for everyone. The planets are doing at this moment in transit. Aries moved into the North Node on 7/17 of 23, and I just saw 22/22. So there is this synchronistic harmony is what I'm hearing. Balance is what I'm hearing. Because Aries being such a masculine sign, ruled by Mars, the planet of war, the masculine planet, being in transit in the North Node, where the South Node is in Libra, which is balance, justice, ruled by Venus, the feminine. So there really is, and on top of that, Mars and Venus are in Aquarius right now. So there is so much of this back and forth and pull, and that's, I think, why the energies are very irritable and heavy and not wanting to, blocking the throat chakra, not wanting to really speak up. And also just kind of, again, feeling this almost like this Empress, this divine feminine trying to be the divine masculine. The Empress trying to be the Emperor. Okay, so moving on to that, because I think that is pretty interesting. But I think it's even more interesting that we have, the Ten of Swords in the world. Because this, from what I'm hearing over on this side, underneath Mount Shasta and Reclaim Your Energy, right? We have endings. The Ten of Swords is an ending, and the world is the beginning, the end and the beginning. The world is the final card in the major arcana. So check it out, the way it looks. You see? So you have Mount Shasta, and they almost look like the swords. They almost look like Ten of Swords right here. Sorry, I'm not trying to flip you off, my bad. And sorry, I was actually counting to see if that was 10 swords. I just wanted to see if it would sync up like that. But no, it wasn't. It was more than 10. But Ten of Swords is the ending. Ten of Swords is completing the journey of the mind, deceit, mind games, conversation. Swords is also communication as well as mental. But I'm hearing that this distorted feminine energy of I don't need a man or woman, right? It's the idea of the energies. I don't need anyone. I don't want anyone's help. I don't need anyone's help. My pride and my ego are in the way because I don't want to be codependent. And I'm hearing the reason why is because vulnerability can be really scary. And this journey, as we are awakening to this new world, right? As we are rising into a higher vibration, as we are ascending into a new timeline for the entire collective, we are shifting. Aries is the back at one, the beginning. This change can feel extremely dreadful and tiresome and exhausting and lonely, is what I'm hearing. And I think that that's where the feminine energy and the collective is feeling. The energy that the feminine is feeling is lonely, because it can feel like just being on this journey alone, trying to shift between codependency and independence and find the balance, which is interdependence, where you can work in harmony with your divine masculine energy. But right now, it feels like just trying to do everything alone. This collective is feeling that it's hard to receive help because it feels like there is no help. It's hard to receive and feel the abundance around coming in because it feels like the only way that abundance or anything gets done, that's a very Aries kind of mindset, is if you are doing it yourself. But then we have the world and reclaim your energy. Reclaim your energy. Reclaim that this is a brand new shift. Reclaim that this is temporary. This feeling of loneliness, this feeling of I don't need anybody, I can be bad all by myself, this feeling of nobody's here to help me, this feeling of I don't want to receive because there's nothing to receive, so I'd rather just not ask or desire or want. It's coming to an end. That's temporary, right? That's temporary. This is my very, 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 very favorite card in this tarot deck. The world. The egg. The world is completely breaking open and we are reclaiming our energy. This shell that we've lived in for so long is ending. This cycle is ending. I think that's really beautiful. I think that's a really beautiful energy, you know, regardless of this distorted, feminine energy, because what matters is how the book reads, how the cards lay out, right? But the fact that the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Empress in reverse end with the Ten of Swords and the World, that's beautiful. That is coming to an end. This is shifting. This is changing. This is completely going to break open. And I hear with Don Miguel Ruiz, don't take anything personally and embrace your freedom. And this was the same kind of message from earlier this morning from the divine, from message from Spirit, was you might be feeling, it's the same kind of energy, right? Feeling alone, nothing but hills and valleys, in the heart chakra. I'm just sitting here on this valley journey alone in my heart. Ups and downs, ins and outs. but it was to embrace your freedom, embrace right now, this moment of independence, of feeling alone. There's a difference between feeling alone and being lonely. Feeling lonely and feeling alone. What is it? And or being alone. You can choose. Do I feel lonely, or am I just simply alone right now? Or am I simply working on myself right now? Or am I simply cocooning? Am I simply creating, building? And it can feel treacherous when we are in that space and we're used to people being around. We're used to having significance being uttered into our existence and having our validation being measured in the hands of our external counterparts. It can be easy to have that feeling of nothingness. But I just heard my song that I wrote a couple weeks ago. Codependency withdraws. I got to focus on me. Go and get that degree. Unleash that goddess within me. So when they come back, they'll see I never needed them at all. My love was all within me. I am all that I need. And we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. The High Priestess, you look at her. Look at the difference between the High Priestess and this face. Look at that. High Priestess is like, this is the epitome of feeling lonely versus being alone. She's in her space, she's in her throne, she's in her queendom. She is learning from her mistakes. Look, she's setting boundaries. She's like, yeah, I'm alone. That's because y'all motherfuckers weren't shit in my life. Period. She's like, yeah, I'm alone right now because I am clearing out the clutter of the energies that were not beneficial for my growth and well-being. Yes, I am alone because I would rather be sitting here by myself than be engaging in this toxicity any longer, even if it puts me at the Three of Swords and I have to hold these swords and it breaks my heart. But I'd rather break my heart to temporarily feel alone, because you got love and respect yourself. You are never responsible for the actions of others, but you are responsible for you. If someone is not treating you with love and respect, it is a gift if they walk away from you. You may hurt for a little while, but your heart will eventually heal. This person is feeling hurt because someone walked away, because their heart space, they're feeling alone in their heart space. And the reality is, look, you see how there's nothing but just bare valleys and hills, and then over here she's starting to sprout, right? And they're both heart chakra colors. High heart chakra, ecstatic bliss, and then the green heart chakra, unfurling back to love. The collective right now is learning how to love and respect themselves and others. They're recognizing how amazing that they are, but in order to really enjoy and know how amazing you are, you have to spend some time with yourself. You have to enjoy your own company. If you can't enjoy your own company, how can you expect anybody else to enjoy your own company? Become the person. There's a High Priestess again with the strength. Look, two independent, strong women who might seem like they are alone, but look, they have the abundance of the stars behind her, and she's got the furry feathered friends keeping her company. This is so beautiful. This is gentle strength, right? She's gentle enough to be able to settle and put the lion at ease, but stern enough to not let the lion chop her head off, right? The high priestess learns, she's sitting there learning, reflecting. See, she has the egg, the gold, it's blue, it's a blue egg, but I'm thinking about the golden egg, right? You remember that story, the goose and the golden egg? I love that story. I love the moral of that story, because the moral of the story is it's not about the golden egg. It's about nourishing the goose that lays the golden egg. You see, the farmer did not appreciate the goose that laid the egg. All he saw was the golden eggs, and he would work her hard. He said, lay more eggs, lay more eggs, lay more eggs. More, everyone wants an egg, everyone wants an egg, lay more eggs, and wouldn't let her rest, wouldn't let, wasn't nourishing what she needed. Eventually the goose stopped laying golden eggs. And the farmer said, why? And it was because he was neglecting that which was the source of that golden egg. Our life, and I'm hearing this as the relationships that we desire to be in, our kindred relationships. And what just came out was the Crone of Wands, which is in this tarot, the King of Wands. Okay, that's leading by example. We got the full moon behind her. Leading by example. She's reflecting on the path of her life. Remembering that, right? That she is capable of so much. That her possibilities are endless. That's where the feminine energy is at right now. Do I even want a second? Do we need a second? That one just kind of came out, but the feminine's been kind of quiet. We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Balancing work, life, energy. Laying down the burdens. Because you can try to juggle so much, but you see the infinity and the butterfly of transformation, an infinite transformation, because your possibilities are endless. So with the golden egg, yeah, the relationship is it's not about the, what you do in the relationship, how you feel, what he says, what she says. It really isn't about those things. It is, but it isn't. It's not about, how many cute pictures you can post on Instagram. It's not about how many cool places you can travel in the world. Those things are great, but those are the golden eggs, right? Those are the memories that you make. But in order for those memories to be made, what matters is how you nourish the relationship in order to have those golden eggs of memories. So here's the, yep, all right. So I have, look how it landed on me. So we have Judgment, Karma, the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and then what landed on here on me is that Five of Swords, setting boundaries, and the Fool in reverse. So the feminine energy here, the feminine collective, is really trying to make sure that she can set the right boundaries so that she can bring in the right energy. Interesting, I was going to say information, because she's tired of feeling foolish. She's tired of feeling like she blindly trusted people who did not have her best interests at heart, who did not really truly care to bring stability into her life. What they cared about was, what can you do for me? What can you give to me? And she feels really foolish about that. And this is not just a relationship, and this is not just a romantic relationship. I'm hearing, I'm actually hearing this a lot for this kind of collective, might be more for more, specific few of the, family, of friends. She's kind of just really taking a look and reflecting on her inner circle, the people that she associates herself with. You hang out with 9 drunks, you become the 10th. And she's like, I don't want to be drunk anymore. She's cutting out, I'm also hearing things. She's cutting out toxic vices, addictions, toxic behaviors that were just not conducive to the Empress that she knows she can be. That's why she's in reverse right now in the collective. That's why the overall collective energy is feeling in reverse, is moving out of that space. Because she has to cut these boundaries. She has to cut these people out, these people, places, and things. It could be jobs, it could be work for some of you. Something that made her feel really foolish for believing that they really did care, that they really did have her interests at heart. And you know what? Maybe in some ways they did. But when you are operating from an unawakened, unaware, which is why we have the awakened awareness from Lemuria in reverse, when you're coming from that kind of space, your intentions might be true. But the road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? That means if you're not being mindful of your actions and the energies that you are responsible of, your intentions can really easily get the worst of you. And we all have been there, right? And that's why she's in this 5 of Swords. But she's reflecting on that because, she's, because of that, because of this journey that has taught her, it's, I'm even hearing the Fool in reverse, naivety, gullibility, wanting to see her intentions were pure, to see the best in everyone, to see the benefit of the doubt. But at the end of the day, you do have to protect yourself. It's not just loving and respecting yourself is a form of protecting yourself. Because at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see is that the feminine is on her journey. She is moving. Look at the hills, the green hills with no path really paved in front of her, but she's trusting thy rod and thy staff will comfort her, and she's trusting that she will reach this journey. You see how they have the rainbow? This is cute. Look at that. I'm going to line it up because this is really cute. That's so cute. Look at that. I love it. This is like a puzzle. You see? She's like, yada-da-da-da, I believe that my dreams are over here. I'm going to jump off this cliff right now, and I trust that my faith will catch me. Right? And in some cases, like so, what she feels is that she did that for the wrong people, but she's still on her path. She's still looking forward. She's still trusting that her rainbow is to be found. That's super cute. And underneath that, Ace of Swords. And underneath that, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. You got the Knight of Cups under here, reverse. So she's, you know, she does, so she, you know, and I heard that from that, for some of y'all, this is a romantic kind of energy for you. Because she is ready for this divine intervention. She is ready for this divine clear communication and direction to point her so that she can feel like this faith, walk by faith and not by sight. That is the fool's journey. That is the fool's journey into the Three of Wands. There's no path ahead of her. There's no cliff where she wants to leap, but she's trusting. I really love that. I'm going to take a screenshot if you can. And then the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Gorgeous. That is legacy, generational wealth, right? She's learning how to lead by example so that she can. That's what this is. Leading by example. She's learning from her experiences so that she can have her wisdom and her direction and her story continue on so that she can reflect in the future. She can reflect on her journey at the end of the day, and she can see how her story is going to continue beyond her. Because now she is paving the path. Leading by example, paving the way. You see the younger self. She's the one that led when there was no one else, no path else, when everyone else said, you being a damn fool. There's no love there. I wish I had my notebook with me because I would have read to you an article that I started, one of my new chapters that I was working on today. And it went along the lines of, the truth is I'm so in love with a man that no one else can see, that no one else believes in, who only shows me his love the way that the wind shows its presence. I can feel it, but I can't see it. And in this love, I'm being taught to walk by faith and not by sight. So that I can walk in his path of righteousness for his name's sake, and his name is love. So that's beautiful. Let's see what the the masculine is going on. What's going on with your masculine, eh? Let me move these, let me direct these cards where they need to go. Okay, I guess they want to be here. Okay, that's where we're going to do it. All right, masculine. Well, just filled this up, and guess what flew out on the side like that? Ace of Cups. Look at that. Divine love. Self-love. My cup overfloweth with your love. Beautiful. These are the ones I want to be spoke, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna shuffle. I'm not gonna take them right now. But I love though that the self-love, the divine Ace of Cups came, and it also flipped up I respect others, and underneath that was I am amazing. I am an amazing person. So that's right. The masculine is pouring into himself. The Chariot and the Ace of Cups. He's moving, he's waiting, he's trusting, is what I'm hearing. He's trusting for the time. The right time. Walking away with the Eight of Pentacles here, or Eight of Cups here. Walking away from what is no longer emotionally fulfilling him. And standing in his yes, standing in his no and for his yes, standing up for himself, standing for what his heart, what he believes is what right, standing in his passion, regardless of the opposing opinions, and walking away. 7 and 8, taking the steps as well, the necessary steps. That's strong. That's a strong start. Yeah, because this is something that he really emotionally is embarking on. This, whatever it is that the masculine energy is embarking on right now, is really bringing up the depth of his emotions that are, I'm hearing, have been hidden with the High Priestess. I love the masculine's High Priestess card. It's so cute. I don't know why. She's like got this little moon and headed little fruits behind her, and then again it's got J and B, or B and J. It literally says B plus J, so that might be significant for some of y'all if it is. The Queen of Pentacles getting his shit together. The Queen of Pentacles card for me is get your shit together, boo. Very Virgo. Then we have Judgment. A lot of major arcanas, and this High Priestess wants to stay out. Karma. He's really learning. He's reflecting. Learning from his experiences, trying to take them into wisdom. There's that Chariot again with the High Priestess again. Yeah, there's the Moon again with the Chariot. He's really, really interesting. That's so interesting. I've never split the deck so many times where the same cards come out. You got the Chariot and the Four of Pentacles. You know, they someone calls this the knockoff Emperor. That's so funny. Spiritual 1111. I like her. I love her channel. You guys go shout her out and follow her. But she's got a great sense of humor, and I love the way she reads the cards and the energy. She calls look with the King of Cups. Look at that. She calls the Four of Pentacles the knockoff Emperor. I just think it's hilarious because he's like kind of holding on to the 4 coins that he's got, kind of trying to be like, look at me, I got everything I need. But really he's just like holding so close that he's kind of like hoarding a little bit here. But also the 4 of Pentacles is also considered, you know, he's just trying to be cautious. He's trying to be careful. And then the King of Cups. He's really maturing in his emotions. Yeah. Growing up is what I'm also seeing from those two. Because the Four of Pentacles did look like this kind of like young man. Whereas the King of Pentacles, look, he's walking away from I'm also hearing walking away from the material things that he's been holding so tightly onto, as if that is what matters most in life. But recognizing that they really don't. Really don't matter. Doesn't really matter at all, because what really matters is being with your kindred spirits, with your kindred souls, with your soul tribe, with your soul fam, celebrating, having fun, enjoying life. That's really what matters. That's really what matters. Oh, okay. So these cards flipped over. Let's see what they are. Okay, we got a lot of Knights energy here. The Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords reverse, the Knight of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. A lot of communication. At the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords reverse. That's what we don't see coming here. We don't see coming. Is that there might be a block in the communication is what I'm hearing. But also I'm also hearing because the feminine at the bottom of the deck had the Knight of Swords as well, that the masculine is trying to match and meet the divine feminine with communication. But there might be some interference is what I'm hearing, what you might not see coming. So take that however, and also what I'm hearing too though is I don't think the masculine's gonna really let it stop him, because look at this, the Knight of Swords, he's on a mission. He's like, I've made my decision, I need to go tell somebody. I need to go tell somebody, and quick, about this decision I made before I change my mind. And you want to know what his decision is? He's decided that he's not going to let whoever this Queen of Swords reverse, who's been telling him lies, he's not going to let the lies of false evidence appearing real, right? Fear, false evidence appearing real, keep him from what he really, really wants, and that is to offer some single lady here a cup of romance, a cup of love, right? This is the courting knight who says, I want to take you on a date. Let's go have drinks. Let's dress up and look nice. Because because you're beautiful. And you're my queen. Look at that. That's super cute. Look, because you're beautiful and you're my queen. The Queen of Wands is the queen of who is very, very confident, very, very charismatic, very, very, sexy and confident and secure in who she is. And I'm also hearing that the masculine is embodying this energy. Maybe he's been like working on himself and like going on, runs or working out or eating more lean, or eating healthier, drinking more water, just leaning out, toning up, getting, paying attention to his, I don't know, maybe he's getting manicures. I'm hearing some of these masculines getting manicures, pedicures, just doing whatever, making, to really build the aesthetics to match his insides that are shifting as well, because your outsides, your external, can really only match your internal to an extent. Now, I know that there is the Princess and the Pea story where you had, or is it Princess and the Pea? Or maybe it was Sleeping Beauty. I don't remember. But, the moral of the story is having your insides meet your outsides, but if you have this false illusion of a mirror that tells you that you're the most beautiful dame of them all, but you're like really wicked on the inside, that can be very distorting and, hypocritical and confusing, right? But the truth is even if you are the most beautiful person on the outside, but your insides are not true, eventually it's going to catch up, because looks and beauty fades on the outside. If you are not sincerely and authentically aligning and resonating in your soul frequency, and that soul frequency is your authentic love that we all are. So anyway, this is cute. You're cute and you're my queen. Okay. So I love that. I think that that's actually really, 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 really adorable that we have this Knight of Sword who's like, I want to go tell somebody how much I love this person and I need to go tell somebody what I'm excited about. And again, I'm not trying to make all these love readings, but I just can't help it because I love love so much that apparently I am just an intuitive channeler of what our energies of love are trying to tell us. And it's interesting that the masculine energy has been coming out with so much love. The Lovers came out, the Six of Cups came out yesterday, just really trying, the Fool card, trying to, it's interesting that the masculine had the Emperor in reverse. But I feel that with this Pisces season, there is a really big, awakening in the heart chakra that has just been awakening and opening up for quite some time now. Like not just the Pisces season, but because Pisces is water, right? This is very, very, this is Piscean. This is water and I mean, there's water. There's even water in the picture here, a little river that they're walking upon alongside. So he's just really in his emotional feels. He's ready to romance. He's ready to romance. I'm going to make romance a verb here. And he's ready to express. And these look like really, they look like young, kind of like young adults, right? Like he's a knight and she's a princess, right? And he's just like, I just want to pick you up on my stallion, take you away, sweep you off your feet from your castle, and let's just like have our happily ever after, right? I am tired of listening to whoever this false queen is. I'm hearing false queen because this Queen of Swords, when it's in reverse, ain't nothing but just manipulative and argumentative and, just constantly making false accusations, making an ass out of you and me, right? Assuming the worst in everyone, right? But he's got his back turned to her. I mean, and this could be an ex, this could be again, this is for, depends on your story and what is, going, but, for a small bit of you, it's going to be like maybe an ex spouse or an ex partner or an ex girlfriend. This could also be, it's a queen and he's a knight. So it could be someone who's a little bit more older, so like a mother or a mother figure or an aunt or a teacher or something that has authority over, has someone in a place of authority, right? She's sitting on a throne, so what she says does have weight to it, right? If she tells a man to jump, that motherfucker better jump, right? But he's like, I don't think I want to jump anymore. And in fact, I'm out. I'm outie 3000. And he just turns his back and he goes and he says, I have somewhere to be and I'm late for a very important date. And I'm going to go and I'll catch you later. That's what it says. That's what it says. Oh, and this little card over here was just chilling. And look what it is. It's the Five of Wands in reverse. That is bad leadership. That's bad leadership. That is bad influences is what I'm also hearing. Poor influences. So it doesn't even have to just be, this Queen of Swords who was in authority, who was leading incorrectly, but also peers. You know, again, look where the you see, and this is where they start to mirror, right? She's setting boundaries, the feminine, cutting people out of her circle because she's like, I don't have enough time. Cutting people out, setting boundaries in her close circle, and he is also cutting out the false influences that really are not beneficial for his growth. So why are they leaders in his life when they are not leading him anywhere but to a dry ass pit of hell? He started realizing, you know what, that's probably not a good idea. Okay, so we're at 105 minutes. We're at an hour and 5 minutes. I thought that sums it up pretty beautifully. I do just want to close this out. I'm feeling like closing this out. As again, to not forget to respect others. You know, these some affirmation cards here. Let's hear some affirmation cards that the feminine and masculine can take into this, because they are going into a new world. My challenges help me grow, y'all. Beautiful. My challenges help me grow. That's exactly what we needed to hear right now. I believe in my goals and dreams at the bottom of the deck. What you don't see coming. Don't look. Walk by faith and not by sight. Believe in your goals and your dreams, because you may not be able to see them right now, but you can feel them. And they're placed in your heart and in your mind and in your third eye for a reason, not for anybody else. So stop sharing your $1 million ideas with penny-minded motherfuckers, because they will not be able to understand the value of you. Period. And look at all this, the challenges of false influences, false, peers, peer pressure, and false independence. These challenges are helping us grow. They're helping us become the best versions of ourselves. They're helping us prepare for success. They're helping us prepare for our goals and our dreams. I love that. See if you can read it. My challenges help me grow. I believe in my goals and dreams. Yeah? Okay. One last thing, because this is really cute and I always forget. We're going to do, it is tea and tarot, so we have to do our tea messages. Okay? I'll do a few. Let's see what we got. We have, let your greatness show from your inner light. Look, guys. Let your greatness show from your inner light. Love and respect yourself. I'm going to put that right there. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. That is my favorite. This is very Aries mantra. This is a very Aries mantra for all you Aries out there. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. I know you can't read that. Sorry. Sorry. It's blurry. All right. Beep. Anyone? No? Hold on, let me see if I can. I'm just too far away. That didn't work. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished, by Lao Tzu. I'm going to get a tattoo of that, I bet. So, where am I going to put this? Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. I'm going to put this on the world card. Yes. Be guided. Listen to the whispers of the universe. This is where I wish the high priest, that's for that high priestess that was here. I'm going to put this with a crone of wands as she is reflecting on leading by example. Compassion is your strength. That's beautiful. I'm going to put that on the Knight of Cups. Compassion is your strength. And the last one, trust is the question. Love is the solution. Aww. I love this song. Oh, you guys. Okay, hold on. You have to see it. It's not going to let me see it. Okay, whatever. It says, trust is the question. Love is the solution. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm going to put that also on the Knight of Cups. Because I feel like the masculine is really learning to trust in the power of love. I really do. I think that that's why his energy has been extremely lovey-dovey and, for a little while now. Because on the 5D, right? On energetically speaking, regardless of where this masculine is in the physical, he is really, really learning to trust the journey, to trust divine, to trust in his own heart and his own desires, his own truth, his love. And he's starting to learn love. And I just saw 111:44. So, yeah, I'm putting that on the Knight of Cups. And that's a really, really beautiful final message. Trust is the question. Love is the solution. And with that said, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Please, if you haven't already, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm only 4 followers away from being able to start doing my lives on YouTube, so we can do Tea and Tarot lives. Absolutely love to get back into that now that I'm not active on my other social medias at this moment, so I can unplug to recharge. And I'm really enjoying this YouTube platform. I'm enjoying meeting new people. Thank you to all the new subscribers and commentators on my videos, and please continue to. I hope you also are enjoying my new series of videos every morning or every day, a daily message from Spirit. So there's a lot shorter, they're not hour-long videos, and they're a lot more consistent, or they're more not consistent, because Tea and Tarot has been every week for a couple months now, but often, I guess you could say frequent, that's the word. So if you don't want to wait to, get some good old messages from Spirit every week here at this beautiful Tea and Tarot Tuesday, then do be sure to be on the lookout and check me out for daily messages from Spirit. Namaste. The light within me adores and honors and respects the light within you. And I wish you the most beautiful and enchanting rest of your week. And until next time, peace and love. Bye.